Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Tyranny. As always, I'm your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, civil war has occurred between the two archons of the forces of Kyros here in the Tiers. The Archon of War, Graven Ash, and the Archon of Secrets, the Voices of Narat, are now at blows, because we have chosen the disfavored and Archon Graven Ash to lead the assault on Vendrian's Well. What neither of them realize, however, is that we are actually planning on taking the Citadel ourselves with the Vendrian Guard as our subjects. We are intending to rule in this territory. Now, can we rule and still remain as a vassal to Kyros? That is yet to be made clear. But we are making an impact with these troops. Let's see if we can't figure out exactly how best to win this fight. I'm going to explore this grounds here first just to make sure that we haven't missed out on anything. As you can see, we are passing through this wall here. It appears someone attempted to smother this campfire with nearby dirt but missed most of the fire pit in their haste to leave. Unlocking that and grabbing a bunch of items here. Tear-forged bronze spear. Okay, making our way back down now. We can see the Vendrian Guard forces secure at the top of the Citadel. Looking down right now just to see if there's anything else new here. Well, this whole area is new, but I want to search it. The wheel axle on this wagon is broken, likely leading to its abandonment here. Grass and dirt have begun to overtake the portions of it close to the ground. Grab some things here. How are we doing down here now? Another box. More goodies, including Scarlet Chorus leather armor. I'm sure Verse would certainly like that. She's kind of got bloody Scarlet Fury armor. See if we can't change that. Is this better? Oh yeah, way better. Boom. Good job. Okay. Honor guard. Another archer here. Oh, hello. Box of goodies over here. Potion of Elemental Barrier and a hidden chest. Let's go grab this hidden one. Heavy bronze crested helm. I don't think we're gonna wear that. Let's go up here. Oh, there's a box here.
I am out of practice, but I'll try.
You'll be fine. Got some goodies. Coming around. Doesn't look like there's anything around here that we can get. Nope. Explorer reporting. That's what I think when I do this sort of stuff. Here we have Ebb and Tarkus Ari there. It's over here. Bronze tower shield. Despite being cracked, worn, and possibly about to break, these spears show recent use in combat. Well, I mean, they are at wit's end when it comes to this sort of stuff. Speak with Ebb here first. You know we have a battle on our hands. Something on your mind? So what exactly is your plan here? As in, what's our plan for the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus crashing down on our doorstep? Or was this a more general, big picture type of question? Short term. Did you think your band could mount an enduring defense? Most of us never assumed we'd live for more than a few days, let alone a few span. Our attack on the Citadel changed things. Our success was so overwhelming, our loss is but a fraction compared to our estimates. We got drunk on success. I as much as anyone else in the guard. It only fueled our convictions when we got an influx of volunteers from the other realms. A band of sages even rallied to our cause. That one caught us all by surprise. Once Ash and Nerat crossed over the mountain, our insurrection went from drunken revelry to what the fuck did we start? Almost overnight. I meant long term. Anyone can mount a brief but futile insurrection. How do you actually hope to win freedom from Kyros? Well, in the long run, there isn't really a plan. Kyros has the power of the Edict and seemingly endless archons and armies to call upon. There are plenty of brilliant minds, great warriors, and effortless, modest tidecasters in our crew, but we don't pretend to have a chance. Having others rally to our cause was and is our only hope. How and why did you fall into working with the Vendrian Guard? Like many in the Vendrian Guard, I had a perfect, lovely life, up until a few years back when war came and swept it all away. The Tidecasters fell apart when our leader and founder, Culted Jade, Archon of Tides, chose to flee the Tiers, leaving only the most irritable, the most ornery, and the most ample-bosomed Tidecasters behind to make a stand. Our stand was short-lived, and while I hate myself for not dying alongside the masters of the school, at least I can still draw breath. The Vendrian Guard was officially defeated at the end of the first invasion of the Vendrians well, but even weeks after the surrender, folks were ready to keep fighting. So the cause seemed just hopeless enough to suit my fancy. And really, I had a choice between being an old slave or a youngish corpse. I suppose all life choices come down to a question of risk or rest. So when you came to talk a few days ago, was it a recruitment call? Of a sorts. You are the Peacebinder, after all. I've no idea if you imagine yourself to be a good person, a monster, or some mix of the two. But from our point of view, you're the sole torchbearer of peace and life, or the only one we've seen in all of Kyros' hosts of war. The notion to try and recruit someone of Kyros' army came a bit later, as we were pondering the death sentence of the Edict. Most of us would have fled the valley, but Kyros' magic leveled the mountain passes, trapping us. We had a lot of time to sit around and be terrified of what's coming next. In one of those many late-night dread sessions, someone flirted the idea of, sounds weird to say it, helping one of Kyros' servants take Ascension Hall, just in a manner that involves us not all dying. Be honest, were you in favor of the plan? I suggested we sell the place to the voices of Nerat, but Florian wasn't having any of my feminine wilds and wouldn't agree. It was Sybil that suggested the notion. She came back from Echo Call, beaten and exhausted, but you were the odd, bright detail of her report. Am I the only person you approached? There was another, a chorus gang leader we thought of approaching until she was slain by a rival. Most of the luminaries of the disfavored and the chorus aren't what I call savory folk. Put next to the likes of them, you seem like the only adult in the room. Tell me about yourself. Really? Right now? Let's see. Born in Haven, a little angry that I'm likely to die in Apex. The rest is utterly immaterial to our survival here. If I am still alive when this is done, you can bore me with your questions. So what sort of magic can you do? I have spells that focus on the searing light of Tarata's grave wherever I will it, among other things. Ebb scowls, her eyes moving away from you and toward her bladed staff. I don't really talk about the School of Tides much. There's no one left in my school to talk shop. The other Oathbreakers, as we're called, they've been raised to be fearful of magic. But at the moment, my capacity to kill means that I'm the bitch they have to pretend to like. I'm trained in all sorts of things. Magic is one of them. I'd be happy to talk arcane manners. When this is over, we no doubt have much to discuss. I know the Fatebinders are taught their letters and sigils. It would be a delightful change of pace to discuss arcane matters with an educated mind. There was other options there. Can you teach me anything? No. She taps her staff to the ground, punctuating the abrupt reply. That's your right to decline. Might I ask why? My arcane secrets are all I have left. Kyros has taken everything, but I have, at least, the comfort of being the last of an important tradition. I realize our ways are old and silly to you all, but my knowledge is the one thing I can defend with my life that the Overlord can't take. Okay, well, that's a thing, sure. How about you, Tarkus? You've lost fear with Ebb, you've gained loyalty with Ebb, you've lost wrath with the Vendrian Guard, you've gained favor with the Vendrian Guard. Oh, because I just arrived? You've returned! We were beginning to fear you had been detained, or worse, changed your mind. A few of my soldiers doubted you. Thank you for proving them wrong. Our scouts confirmed the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus are on full march. Though their troops don't move as one, I trust you were able to drive a wedge between the Archons. Unable to decide who will lead, the Archons descended into civil war. This bodes well for us. That is the finest news I've heard in ages. With any luck, they will turn on each other in battle. Don't know about you, but I'd prefer the chaos of a three-way melee if the alternative is a united front of Kyros' thugs. There was talk of consorting with the Oathbreakers. This true? To an extent, yes. Almost 2 span back, we traded our disfavored prisoners, as is our tradition, for what we thought was a truce from both armies. Fighting tapered, but did not cease entirely. Still, we were happy for any let-up in hostilities. Interesting. Even divided, they both have a vested interest in someone winning. Let's not get cocky. The Archons bicker, but are forced to fight together? This would be almost humorous if the fate of the Tears weren't in the balance. We should get ready for the attack. Agreed. We're about to have the Overlord's 2 armies crash down on us. This is going to be messy. Their lack of cohesion is our saving grace. We can hope they take their eye off the prize and turn on each other. So let's say we survive the edict. Then what? We'd be overly optimistic to think that we'll survive the edict. I'd say any plans beyond that are a bit premature. That's not really an answer, but considering our odds of survival, future plans do seem wildly over-optimistic even by our standards. The Archons are now at war. Once the edict is resolved, the Archons will be too busy attacking each other. That's true. The Disfavored could not afford to focus too much on us lest they be overwhelmed, and the Chorus would want to link up with superior numbers before fighting more. Ari taps her chin, deep in thought. You're right. If we survive the edict, we become strategically less relevant to either army. I noticed a few sages have joined your cause. I assume they are enhancing the Citadel's defenses. We've adopted a few of the stragglers that fled the burning library. They're a shifty bunch, but given the circumstances, we're forced to trust. She stares at you for a long moment. Whatever we can get. The sages have earned their keep by helping us mend the walls of this old joke of a fort. She points out to the Citadel's masonry. This place looked even worse before they started working their little signals. Sigils, darling. They're called sigils. Ready yourself. Victory is almost at hand. I applaud your spirit. If nothing else, we get that heroic last stand we've all been daydreaming about. Captain Tarkus nods with a stern grimace and turns to her soldiers. Lads, lasses, get your crews ready and in position. Battle awaits. Battle is upon us. The time for worrying is over. Addressing the Vendrian Guard, Ari ties off the straps of her gauntlets, flexing her fingers as she tightens the grip. And now we must fight as best we can until there's no fight left to give. Surrender means a slow death, or something worse, perhaps being Narot's plaything. So as long as you draw breath, keep swinging. Fatebinder, I need you to join the crew stationed by the wall to the east. I don't have enough hands to cover this whole citadel, and if we're right, that's where the disfavored will try to strike. I will keep our remaining troops here to protect the front gate against the Scarlet Chorus. I'm pulling rank and calling it. I'm on escort. I'll make sure nothing happens to the Fatebinder. The Fatebinder can take care of himself. Besides, what if... Well, maybe I want to keep a watchful eye on our newest ally. Besides, they must know about me now after Echo Call, and I'm certain they'll single me out if they see me. I figure if I stand next to the traitor Fatebinder, the enemy might be paralyzed with indecision over whom to attack. If I had a few extra shield bearers, I'd argue with you, but you're right. Perhaps it's better you fight alongside the Binder. Now, I'm heading into the keep. Hopefully the battle doesn't get that far. The captain nods as she turns to leave, tapping her finger to her temple in salute. Hear that? That's the sound of victory coming. Best of luck to you all. Thanks. I'd welcome your assistance. That's the spirit. What's the worst that could happen? We die horribly and take a lot of foreign shitheels with us. Not like I had better plans for the day. Do I want to remove somebody in the party for her, Ebb? I'll get rid of Lantry. Good hunting, Fatebinder. The captain taps her helmet in salute before turning to face the rest of her crew. Take positions. Ready your weapons. All right. A new ability. Oh, we've maxed out our favor with the Vendrian Guard. So now we have Sun Spear. Summon an enchanted javelin of light energy and hurl it at your target. Interesting. All right. We'll go this way then, I think.
Fatebinder! The disfavored have scaled the walls!
Uh-oh. All right. So we've got, Yep. Looks like we've got a bunch of disfavored around here we're going to need to attack. Everyone at charge! Attack at once!
Bleed out!
This weapon is useless.
Ow, I got knocked down. Alright, that guy's dead. You missed!
I'll tear your skeleton out by...
Oh my god! There you go. There you go. Let's grab the goodies here while we can. Forgive me. The sage's voice is a weak sputter between labored breaths. We have failed you. With one hand cupping her guts, the other hand furiously traces the pattern needed to maintain the protection spell upon the walls. Pain and fatigue set in, and an errant clockwise gesture causes her protection spell to finally sputter and fizzle. The Earthshakers will too soon topple the walls. Stand clear. The sage pitches forward to Wretch, her body trembling from exhaustion and fear. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh. It's the Iron Marshal. The Fatebinder? Siding with the lowly Tearsman? What in the name of Kyros are you thinking? Halting her stride, Enrios points at you, singling you out for her squad to see. Ah, now we have an option to talk about this here. The edict makes it quite clear. Kyros is not amused by your incompetence, so I'm taking the Citadel, as neither army is fit to earn this prize. You think you know better than the Archons? Yes, the voices of Marat is clearly the enemy, but if you cannot see that Graven Ash is the rightful authority here, you are as mad as the Archon of Secrets. You bring shame to your Archon, Fatebinder. You are an infection that befouls the good name of Tunon's court. Whatever treachery you have in mind, it ends here. With a shrill whistle, the Iron Marshal signals her warriors to attack and charges towards you. Alright, well, we're gonna be fighting these fellows then. Attack! Attack the Iron Marshal first.
Look at that, future corpse.
Ow. Oh god! Barrett got hurt pretty bad there.
This weapon is useless. A new dent.
Let's have, we've got Restoring Touch. Let's restore Touch on Barrack before he dies. Because that's not good. Well, Burning Arrow, the Iron Marshal. Phantom Bolt the Iron Marshal.
No reason to tear it. I require needle and thread.
Alright, good. We managed to heal. Out of the Grave, Taratus Embrace. Let's do that. Taratus Embrace!
Take me if you can.
No, Barrack, no! Don't die! Oh, good. Okay, we're healed, I think, maybe? Yes! Yes! Look at this! Look at this go! Wow! Good job, Ev! You hear the sustained peal of a hunting horn blare from the western courtyard.
Sounds like they have their hands full over at the courtyard. Let's reinforce them at once.
I'm gonna take your heirloom blade, though. We managed to save Barrack before he died. That's good news. Let's go ahead and grab the goodies here, though, first, before we move on. I don't know if we're gonna be coming back here. Grab the goodies. Oh. More goodies over here. Oh, there's a fight going on down there.
Come at me, grave meat.
Didn't realize the fight was still going on down there. Quickly make our way over there. Save him.
I'm not here to make friends.
There we go. There we go. Good job. Ooh, nice. Note that Graven Ash keeps healing his people with Ash's Aegis. Good job. There you go. There you go. There you go. Attack is 1. There you go. Good job. What do we get here? We got Sun Soldier Javelin. I'll take that, thank you. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. No bodies to pick up here. Let's move around this way. Aha!
This will be fun.
Attack him, please. That'd be great, thanks. Good job. I'm doing this so I can gain some more experience points, basically. How far does this map go? Wow.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
You're awesome, Verse. There we go. I'm just letting the AI play this out. I like seeing them decide what actions to take. There you go. Good job. Now attack this one before he gets healed. There you go. Now attack this one. Aw, it didn't go on fire.
This weapon is useless.
Bam! Good job. Good job. All right. Anybody to take things from? No? More people over here.
I'm not here to make friends. I've had far worse.
Oh, yeah?
Anyone else want some of this? Far worse.
Good job. Bam!
I've had far worse.
Take that!
All right. Managed to rescue all these forces here. Oh. More down here.
I'm not here to make friends.
Come on now. Yeah. Oh. Something to actually take from. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and search this area over here. Got some goodies. I think that's all the enemy forces around. We've done good work. Good work, people. All right. Now we're getting ready to go ahead and make our way over to the other side of this area, back to the central courtyard, where apparently the Scarlet Chorus has now made inroads into the camp. But we'll go ahead and do that next time. Hey everyone, J Square John Jeremy here, and I want to thank you for watching. Check out another video from yours truly, or take a look at the playlist for this series. If you haven't done so already, click on the logo to subscribe and keep track of this channel. Until next time, so long, and take care.